Hi, Cute Critters X here, and today's video is going to be August favourites. I know it's late by 14 days, which is really bad, but I've been busy, so I thought I'd get it up today. Hopefully you won't hear any banging noises, and if you do, I apologise. Next door is having another banging session again. So these are my favourites for August. There's not that many here, but I will have more next month because Joey's got loads of new toys. So the first favourite, which is not actually in much use at the minute because it's been warm but will be used more now, it's getting colder, is the Wilko Everyday Value Paper Flake Pet Bedding. And this is, I think it's now £1, it was 99p, it's just gone up by 1p. And this is a perfectly safe hamster bedding you can use, probably one of the safest. It's just paper flakes, you know, like the J cloths that you get to clean with. It's really soft and warm for winter. And this one's purple. You get lots of like different, they're normally blue, but you do get different colours and they're sometimes mixed. I would highly recommend this bedding. By far the best and the cheapest you can find around. The next favourite is this Crinkle Tunnel. This is the one from Pets Home, which I think is about £2 or something, but I know they're £1.45 in Wilko's, they're cheaper there. And this offers a crinkle, so it makes the noise. It's got a hole at each end and a big hole in the middle. Big enough for Syrians, dwarfs can fit in it. There's likely not any other animal, I think like rats and stuff would be too big for it. This is one of Joey's favourite toys. He loves crinkle tunnels, or any tunnel basically. And it's been very well chewed, like there, and there's like holes in it. So he loves it. It'll be chucked out now because he's obviously chewed it. But that's one of his favourites. Another one of, well, my favourites, because most of them are Joey's, which he likes, but I've been liking these two magazines this month, and these are the September to like October issues. And we've got the Your Cat one, which is a September issue, and it's £3.35. You can get both these magazines in Smiths and Pets at Home. And this just has about buying a kitten, future for cats, feline cystitis, and real life stories and stuff. And it's just, I love reading this magazine. I don't have a cat, but we're fostering one, and one does come round quite regular. But I've always loved cats, had them since I was a baby, so, and there's some very cute pictures. So I would recommend buying, it's a very, very good magazine, and I would recommend buying it if you have cats or just like reading about them. So definitely recommend that one. And the next one is Small Furry Pets, which everyone knows about this magazine. It's £3.50 and it comes out every 2 months, I think. Get it obviously from Smiths and Pets at Home. And this is the October to November issue, issue 10. And it's highly recommended by me and pretty much everyone else. I get it every time since the beginning, and I absolutely love this magazine. And it has lots in it. You can obviously subscribe for only £15 or £14.70. It has about all the different small animals and good articles, real life stories about ferrets, which is quite good. You can do questions and answers in there. You can submit your pictures, and a few people have got their pictures in this month. And sometimes they do about drawings, and you can learn to draw animals. So I would highly recommend this, and it has a vet case study if I can find it. You have a vet case book in every one, which is a bit gory, but it's good. It's interesting to know. So that's £3.50 and highly recommend that. It's very, very good. I love it. And the next favourite is the Antos dog chews, and these are £1 to 60 or 65p to £1 in Pets at Home. I think you can get them in local pet shops, but we don't have any local pet shops, so I don't know. And you can get them online at different websites. This is a small one, small crocodile for 65p. And this one obviously hasn't been used, but Joey does have a hedgehog and a large crocodile which he absolutely loves chewing. They're just made from vegetable, so they obviously perfectly safe for hamsters, gerbils, mice, all small animals, and obviously good for dogs. I would recommend this, especially if either your hamster or your small animal loves chewing, but also if they're not very keen on chewing, because this is the only thing that Joey actually chews, and it encourages him to chew, so it's very good. The next one of my favourites is obviously hamster bowls, which is vital to have for your hamster or any other small animal for the size, obviously big ones for rabbits and guinea pigs. And I do have a good range of bowls, but this is by far my favourite, and this is, don't think it actually has a name, but it's by Mason Cash, which do all the small pet bowls and like cat. They basically do all the ceramic bowls, and this is like the red polka dot one, which I think first came out at Christmas. And I absolutely love the colour because it reminds me of Cath Kidston. It's just really nice, and I have these are £2 for the hamster ones, and you can get a cat one for £4, which I have used for guinea pigs. And this is just hamster one, and it's so nice. I would recommend getting this one if anyone likes the colour. And they are very, very strong because I dropped the guinea pig one and it didn't break. So it's always good to have a strong bowl. Next favourite is wooden bridges or play sticks. I think they're called the same things. And this is the small one from the Woodlands range at Pets at Home. Now I highly recommend these, and I've been loving these at the minute because obviously you can bend them to all different shapes, so you can make like obviously a ladder or a bridge. And this is Joey's one, if I could just bend it back, and he loves this. He'll go under it all the time. Every morning he'll be sitting on it on the top, sort of just staring at his cage, and he loves these. He doesn't sleep under it, but I don't know if any hamsters do sleep under it. It's definitely one thing he's been loving and still does. I would obviously recommend these to hamsters, gerbils for this size. You can get the medium, which probably be for rats and maybe one guinea pig, and obviously the large for guinea pigs and rabbits. They vary in price. They are cheaper online, like via vet and pet supermarket and everything. But it's just a good thing to have in your cage, and obviously makes it look natural. Definitely recommend. It's about £3, I think that one was for Pets at Home. Next favourite is obviously essential you have to have with any of your pets for cleaning, and it's the Bob Martin My Little Friend Cage Disinfectant. This is, I think by far I found it the cheapest in Asda for like £1.60, which is cheaper than anywhere else, because if you get the Johnson's one Pets Home is about £3, £4. And this is probably the best cage disinfectant I've come across. It doesn't have a very strong scent to it, so it doesn't stink when you clean out the cage, but it smells obviously clean, and it works. It works like on tough stains, and it really disinfects it well. It lasts quite a long time, even when you like doing large cages like this, a bottle will last me about 4 or 5 months, and I use quite a bit. And this is obviously 500 ml, and it's safe for obviously cleaning all small animals. It doesn't, and it has like obviously the lock, and it doesn't leak like most I found. Because I did use the Wilko's one before. Don't use the Wilko's one because it does leak so much, and this hasn't leaked. I think the only time it did leak is when it was delivered. Since then it's been fine, so it's a very good one, and I don't like strong one that stinks anyway. The last two favourites is, the first one is this clip. As you can see, it's a bag clip, and it just, I'm not going to do it with one hand, but it just unclips there and opens out that way. And I got a pack of 6 of these from Sainsbury's for £1.50, and I would highly recommend having bag clips on your food and treats if they're not in an airtight container, because they're just going to go off really quickly. And obviously bag clips aren't very expensive, or if you don't have these or can't find any, just use pegs, because they're a lot cheaper, and I'm sure you'll have them hanging around at home. But I got these because I don't actually have pegs. So I highly recommend these for any, to keep your food fresh obviously. And the last favourite is just the Pets at Home hamster nuggets, and this is the 750g bag, and it's £2.50. And I've recently added this to Joey's food, which I will be changing again at some point, I think, adding more to it. But it says, I found this very good, and I didn't think it'd be that good when I bought it, because I've not heard great things from it, but he seems to love it and he eats it all because it's mixed in with his food. It does say complete food, but no way would I ever recommend feeding hamsters just this. They won't eat it, they'll just get so bored, and it's best just to mix it in with your normal muesli, because obviously hamsters in the wild will forage for their food, so they'll eat loads of different things, so it's not recommended just to have this. It's best to have like a mixture of loads of different things like muesli, mealworms, protein, birdseed, all that sort of stuff. So at the moment I just mix in, and I've used about half a bag for a whole tub full at the minute, which is not bad. So it will last for ages. So those are my August favourites. They're not very good, obviously it's my first one, but I will have more next month, as I've just bought a load of toys for Joey. And my next video up, I will have a shout out video up today, so look out for that, and if you're lucky enough you might get a shout out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.